Hey you guys, welcome back to my channel. So in this one I wanted to discuss something that I see so many of you guys are so guilty of, and it's seeking validation. Stop seeking validation. Okay, I'm saying it again, stop seeking it. You ain't a parking ticket. Okay, validation is for parking, you guys. Okay, when you park your car in the parking lot, you know, you go and you run your errands, whatever you're doing, shopping, hopefully, you know, living stress-free. You come back, you know, and you get the ticket that you got as you were getting in, you know, you pay and then you validate and then you go away. Okay, but you, my dear, you are a human being. So who you seeking validation for? For what? Listen, let me tell you something. If you live by the praise, you will die by the criticism. Stop it. So many people care way too much, even about what, even strangest things. If I had €2 for the amount of time I was talking to to somebody and about something, and they say, oh my god, you know, what will strangers say in the street? And I'm like, honey, who cares what strangers think about your outfit, about your hair, about... Listen, unless you're getting paid, okay, this is the rule, as a rule of thumb, okay, unless you're getting paid by said person, unless they're gonna pay your bills, you know, they're gonna give you money, you know, gold, diamonds, Hermes, Birkin, Kelly, okay, we don't care. We simply do not care. Okay, if it doesn't bring you joy, you don't care. If it doesn't bring you inner peace, you don't care. You don't care. Stop caring. Y'all care way too much. Just stop it. Okay, just free yourself. Whatever validation you are looking for, it's already within. Okay, validate yourself. Do you want to do this? Are you at peace with your choices and your decision? And if the answer is yes, go ahead. Listen, if you guys do this with businesses, with ideas that you have, so many of them, you know, like Liz Brown said, die in the graveyard with your all, because you never bring them to fusion. You talk to them with people that give up on themselves, and then, you know, they discourage you and you give up. Stop seeking validation. If you have a business idea, just go ahead and launch your business. Do not talk about it with XYZ, even your mama. Sometimes do not talk about it even with your mom, because guess what, when God, the universe, whoever gave you that idea, it wasn't a conference call. Okay, they didn't call your mom and your cousin, and they didn't put that idea in the head of all of you guys at the same time. They just put it in your mind. Okay, some people didn't believe in Starbucks, some people didn't believe in Instagram, some people didn't believe in Snapchat. Y'all get the drill. You know, everything that exists today is started in someone's mind and someone didn't believe in it. So do not care about whatever it is people are saying. If you want to do something, just go ahead and do it. Okay, if you are different from your family in any way, shape or form, just be yourself. Do not try to change yourself too much to accommodate them, you know, because those of them who love you for real will just accept you for who you are. Let me tell you something, both my parents are Muslim. They are, you know, very believers, if I can, you know, if that's even a word. You know, I grew up in a very strict Muslim household. Now if you watch my content, you know that, you know, I have divested quite far away from that, and I still have great relationship with my mom, you know, because she accepts me for who I am, for not who she wishes I was. Okay, she understands that I am not an extension of herself. I am just me, simply Manera. Okay, should we change the channel name to that? I like that. Anyway, you guys, you know, just do you. Okay, if your sexuality is different, just be yourself, accept yourself, love yourself, and the rest will follow. Stop seeking the validation, the acceptance, you know, of other people. Some people just won't like you. Let me tell you something. Sometimes it's even a sibling. Yes, they just won't like you for whatever reason. It don't matter. You know, you can torture yourself trying to find out why. You can torture yourself trying to get validation from them. You can torture yourself trying to buy the love and affection. You can torture yourself trying to make yourself feel smaller, you know, so that they can be bigger and maybe be happy with you. It won't change anything. In my opinion and experience, usually when people don't like you, nothing changes that, you know. Most of the time, think about yourself. The first impression we have of people, more time than not, is the last one. So, you know, if somebody doesn't like you for whatever reason, stop torturing yourself about why is it they don't like you, and just accept that they do not like you. I mean, think about all the people that you do not like. I mean, a lot of us won't like this, but we have to be fair here, you know. Other people get not to like you the same way you get not to like other people, and sometimes there is no apparent reason, and it don't matter as well, because they are well within their right not to like us. And I know this is ouch. I know rejection feels personal, even though it isn't personal. Rejection does feel very personal at times, but it don't matter. Just accept it. Ladies, stop begging men to like you, to take you on a date, to be with you, to marry you, to have children with you, just for the love of God, just let it go. If he doesn't want you, he don't want you. Listen, no answer is an answer, okay? Just accept that you're not whatever it is he's looking for at this time, and there is somebody that wants you, that will kill to be with you. How about you go and find that person, go and look for that person? It will be a much, you know, better use of your time than trying to force this guy, or, you know, convince him rather to want you if he doesn't want you. If someone don't want you, you know, I know that we do this a lot, especially women who have not had their dad in their life, you know, who've had childhood where, you know, their father was not around. They tend to grow up and seek validation in other men, and especially men who don't want them. And I'm telling you, stop this cycle today. Accept and love yourself today, and, you know, love yourself enough to walk away from anything and anybody that makes it clear that they don't want you for whatever reason. Stop questioning it when people telling you that you're not enough, and they don't have to use these exact words. When they're moving in a way that is making you feel like, you know, they don't value you, value yourself enough to walk away. Respect yourself enough to tell them, got it, okay? Do not beg, do not plead, do not ask for reasons, do not, you know, just go away. It's okay. There's so many people that are willing to love and accept you for who you are. And even if you can't find those people, then love yourself. Listen, I'm a 35 years old woman almost, and I can tell you, as someone who spent my 20s, late 20s, hell, even some of my early 30s trying to people please and you know, care so much about what other people thought of me, and what will they say, and what will happen if I do XYZ, what will happen if I say XYZ. They are speaking my mind. I can tell you, it don't matter. Whatever love and acceptation you're looking for, it's already within. It lays within. This is the message today. It's something I wish that someone told me when I was 19. Oh, I'm not trying to ruin this makeup but, you know, is just love and accept yourself, and I can promise you all will fall into place. You don't need for them to validate you. If you want to create content, who cares if people think it's cringe, if it's only getting 20 views, you know. Sometimes people make me laugh when they compare me with huge content creators like Jackie Aina or Patricia Bright. Like, how fair of that is a comparison to me? These women been creating content for 10 plus years. Why would I compare myself to someone who's been creating content for 10 years? It doesn't make sense. I have been creating content for a year, maybe not even. So listen, the world is loud, and people are going to be very, very loud always, you know, and that's why it's very important to have an inner voice. This is why I always talk about knowing exactly who you are, and about the importance of self-esteem, because if you know exactly who you are, then, you know, no matter what other people say, it's not going to hold much weight, because you know who you are. You know, if you struggle with self-identity, then, you know, you're in for a ride in this world where people have opinions, and they are voicing always their opinions. They unasked opinion. You know, get in the habit of telling somebody, who cares? You know, people know better than to give me their unasked opinion. I don't care, okay? People's opinion is like it's like toilet throw, you know. I use it to wipe my behind. I don't care unless I explicitly ask you, what do you think? Keep your opinion to yourself. Ain't nobody care, ma'am. You know, you have your own, I'm sure we all do, you have your own problems to attend to, your own kids, your own everything. How about you tend to that? Okay, so stop seeking validation, ladies. When it comes to parenting, you know your kids best. Who cares? You know, if your cousin, your mom, anybody think that you're doing it wrong, that you're not raising your kids the right way, do what feels natural to you. Do what works best for you and your children. You know, they didn't birth them, they don't know them like you know them, okay? There's not only one way to skin a cat. There are many, many different ways to raise healthy and well-balanced children. You know, for different children, depending on their personality type, different things may work. So just do you today. That's, you know, what I have in my heart from the universe. Go write your book, you know, go do whatever it is you want to do. Go back to university, go change your career, quit your job, look for another job, start doing hair, start doing nails, start doing lashes, start creating content, start doing whatever it is you want to do. Live life for you, okay? One of my favorite books is, you know, the 5 things that people regret the most when they die. And, you know, the 5 regrets of the dying is the exact title of it. And in the books, the author say that the #1 thing that people regret, people who are, you know, 80 plus, is that they didn't stay true to themselves, is that they didn't live life according to their own belief, is that they changed themselves too much because they knew that that's what society wanted and that's what their parents expected. It's the biggest regret. You don't want to be 80+ years old lying in your, you know, deathbed thinking, oh, what if, you know. I find that regret is one of the most horrible things that one can live with, having to constantly ask yourself, what if I've had the courage to do it? What if I've had the courage to say it? What if I've had the courage to live according to, you know, being my true self? That is one of the most excruciating things that I can imagine happening to me. Is actually one of the reasons why I started Nushka M. So just go ahead and do your thing. You know, you don't want to be again 80 and thinking, what if I've had the courage to do it? You're not a parking ticket. You don't need anybody to validate your existence. You are already valid. You are already worthy because you exist, because you are, and that is all. That's the end of it. You don't need anybody to validate that. It's already valid. You are already valid. So go on and live your best life out there. I know that this video is all over the place. It's more, you know, of, I guess, a encouraging rant than anything else, but I really had it in my spirit to share that with you today. Go on whatever it is you've been wanting to do, okay, whether it's starting photography or whatever. This is what you've been waiting for, okay? This is your sign from the universe. Is giving you permission to go out and do it. So do not disappoint me. I know you guys are amazing and creative and there's a lot in you guys, so go out and bring it out, okay? Do not forget to give this video a thumbs up if you needed this encouraging word. In the comment section down below, let me know what do you guys think. I also want to seize this opportunity to thank you. Y'all are amazing. Thank you so much for 800 of you. Oh child, I really don't want to for my mascara to be running. You know, the next video is going to be the giveaway that I promised. I know that 800 is an abysmal number in a world where content creators have, oh my god, millions of subscribers, but it is a number that, oh my god, I can't do this, you guys. It is a number that I personally am grateful for. It is something that I personally have worked very hard for. We all know that I'm terrible at editing. It's not something that comes naturally to me. So yeah, do not forget to subscribe to my channel, you guys. Bye.